Talk news and politics show. We've got a great lineup here for you today. As we do every Thursday, we bring in Ray Rickman, the former state rep, former deputy secretary of state, now heads up Stages of Freedom. They've got a big fundraiser coming up this weekend, so make sure to check their website out and the bookstore down the street here. Ray Rickman comes in, gives his big view here in Go Local.
Thank you, Kate. It's Christmas season. It's starting, you know, Hanukkah, the whole ball of wax. And you keep thinking, can we just slow down a little bit more family, a little bit more friends? We went to Nordstrom's the other night. Oops, am I supposed to mention the store by name? They didn't pay. And we just hung out there for a half hour. We only bought one little item. A lot of money to buy good stuff at Nordstrom's. Then you go home and there is Donald Trump. And you say, can someone tell this man in the White House to behave for 30 days? So these folks, code talkers really, Native Americans, all in their 90s, they helped with the war effort in World War II. And they've really never been thanked. It's just a fabulous system, code that the Germans couldn't break because they didn't understand the Native American code. Nobody else did either, but it worked quite well. One of the most patriotic undertakings in the history of the nation by Native Americans on behalf of America. So he has them there, and the very first problem is he has them standing in front of a portrait of Andrew Jackson. Are you listening to me? See my face? Andrew Jackson killed more Native Americans than any president in the history of America, personally, shooting them. He had a policy, kill the men and then kill the women and children. It was his policy. It's not an exaggeration at all. The military kept kind of trying to counter him unsuccessfully. This was his instructions to his men as they moved 380,000 Native Americans from Florida and Georgia and the like to Oklahoma. You listening? His nickname is Indian Killer. They claim that he killed a Native American on the grounds of the White House. I've been trying to research that. I wanted to research it before I said it. And I have two sources that say it's true and one that says it's not. So let's say it's not. But why would you honor Native Americans in front of a portrait of the worst president in regards to Native Americans in the history of the nation? Donald Trump does this kind of thing. And then, of course, he calls U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas in the middle of his talk. Just a nasty aside. He can't even honor these 90-year-old men with dignity. He's got to throw in a slur. Now, I don't agree that it's a racial slur. I think the progressives and liberals and everybody who dislikes Donald Trump has taken the easy way out. All it is a condescending, nasty remark. The kind of thing he does at the most inappropriate time. I would like us, and it's going to be tough because they have this tax bill before us, which is going to harm 60–70% of the American people. They're going to start taxing college students. Can you believe it? So I think this is a tough 30 days we're about to go through. But can I tell you, for the next few weeks, if Donald Trump will let me, I'm going to talk about the upside of life. I'm going to talk about the things we might do. Example, I have a dog that we got a year ago, and it's not quite a rescue dog, but we got her from an older relative, and it changed our lives. There are a lot of things, good things, we can do to change our lives and to up our spirits in the days ahead as we approach the holidays, both Hanukkah and Christmas and later Kwanzaa. And that's my idea. Let's see what we might do in positive up vein. Maybe we want to go get a dog.